Today we're in Beverly Hills visiting FaceX. It's a custom facial bar that lets you customize your own organic facials. Now, when I say organic, I don't mean ingredients in a bottle. I mean raw ingredients that they mix and make into a facial right in front of you. And the customization goes way beyond the facial. You get to customize your room lighting, scent, music, everything. And this 30-minute facial costs $89, but let's see how great it is for my skin. So here's how it works. The customization at FaceX is all app automated, including payment and facial selection. You can customize your facial room by selecting the music, aroma, and lighting combination. To simplify things, FaceX has curated themes you can also pick from, like this rainforest green room, where you'll hear chirping birds and smell a woody forest scent. Or the coral reef, which is a sapphire blue room with a marina algae aroma and sounds of splashing whales and dolphins. I think typically the coral reef would be my personal choice, but for filming purposes, we kept the lights on to show you the treatment. The facial I went with for my combination skin is the Avocado Radiance, which is meant to fight fine lines and stress on the skin. This facial also claims to have calming and hydrating benefits.
I'm just going to go ahead and be introducing a little bit of steam for you. The steam is just really going to go ahead and open up your pores and really get the cleanser in there, okay? This is just going to be our cleanser.
And what's in here?
So in our cleanser is actually fresh avocado. It's also, we have a little bit of aloe vera in it just to really hydrate your skin, and we also put a little bit of squalene. So squalene is actually an anti-inflammatory. So if you are having any like redness or anything like that, the squalene is going to go ahead and help with that.
It smells very herby and fresh.
Yes.
Like earthy. If it like gets into my mouth, is that okay?
That's totally fine.
It tastes kind of sweet.
Does it?
Yeah.
So step 2 is going to consist of exfoliation. So anything that has accumulated, like especially dead skin, we're going to go ahead and remove all of that so it can give you a nice glowy look. The ingredients in the polishing sets are fresh avocado. We also have aloe vera powder, and we also have our pouch, which actually has over 5 different herbs in it. Some of the key herbs in here are licorice, which is amazing. Another key herb is sandalwood as well, and also aloe vera.
It's not like scratching on my face.
No, it's not supposed to. So it's supposed to be a very gentle form of polishing, actually. We want to really get into the nose area just because a lot of the time our pores get really clogged there.
And does everyone get this, like if they get the avocado facial, whether they have sensitive skin or oily skin, do you guys tweak this exfoliation part for their skin type?
We actually do, yeah. So in case they are really dry, we do add a little bit of shea butter. And if they are really sensitive, we just add calendula and chamomile, which are 2 key ingredients that are very soothing for the skin, actually. So our next step is going to be we're going to be using an ultrasonic skin scrubber. So this is our little gadget here. So this actually, it's a lighter form of doing extractions on the skin. What it does, basically, it vibrates the pore and it pushes all that gunk out of your pores. So the best way to do extractions always is to see, of course, your esthetician. Don't try to do it at home. Once you do try to do it at home, you just run the risk of scarring your skin, and you also run the risk of reinfecting the pore as well. Now we're just gonna go ahead and be toning your skin and bringing it back to its original pH level, and then we're also just gonna be closing out all the pores, okay?
Okay. What do you use to tone the skin?
So to tone the skin, we're gonna go ahead and be using a little bit of chamomile. And we're just gonna go ahead and dab it onto here. We don't wanna go ahead and rub the skin at all.
Is this like pure chamomile? Like
Pure.
Can I use this at home as a natural toner?
You can, but we also do mix it with a little bit of aloe vera as well. All right, our next step is actually gonna be one of our client's favorite. So we're gonna be doing a facial massage and also a décolleté massage. But before we do that, we're actually gonna be doing an ultrasonic penetration device, which is gonna help all the antioxidants and active ingredients from the massage cream penetrate really into your skin.
Got it. Okay, is that gonna hurt?
Nope, not at all.
Okay, cool.
So this is your massage cream. This is fresh avocado, also neem. So neem is really amazing for anti-inflammatory. It's also gonna help with any active breakouts that you're currently having.
And how is this good for my combination skin?
So this is actually gonna help secrete all the bad oils in your skin, and then on the dry areas that you may have, it's gonna really hydrate your skin.
What happens if someone is like, doesn't know, but they end up
allergic to an ingredient or having a bad reaction?
So if they do have a bad reaction, the first thing that we would do is remove the product, and then we'll go ahead and apply actually chamomile on it, since chamomile instantly relieves any allergic reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, so we usually use that in a powder form, and then we mix it a little bit with green tea, and that basically sets everything nice and good, so you won't have any like allergic reaction afterwards. So the beauty about this, not only does it help to penetrate the product, but it's also really amazing for elasticity of the skin, and it also helps with fine lines and wrinkles. So you can never be too young to start that.
Am I supposed to feel a current a little bit?
You are, yes.
Yeah, I definitely feel it, but like around the cheek, that was like a nice bone massage.
Does it?
Yeah, it feels good. It's not as like rough as other currents that I felt.
No, it's actually a very gentle current. Just because if we are dealing with sensitive skin, we don't want to like, overreact it with it. So we just want something very gentle on the skin, nothing too much.
How many combinations do you think there are?
So we have about 172 combinations.
Wow. So you like offer 172 facials.
All different type of facials.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of facials. Or types of facials.
They also offer 5 signature facials, making it a total of 177 combinations.
So what's next?
Next is going to be our mask, which is the repair part.
Okay, this has like a lot of avocado in there, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of avocado, and it also we put a little bit of squalene as well in it.
Wow, I feel like guacamole. It's so cooling on my face.
Good.
It really just smells so fresh. Like it feels healthy.
This mask specifically includes a mixture of powders, including licorice and rose petal powder. The team mixed in aloe vera, vegetable glycerin, oat milk, rose water, and some fresh orange juice for vitamin C.
I feel like an emoji right now. I've probably tried hundreds of facials, but no one has ever put cucumbers on my eyes before, and that's all you see in movies.
So what the yellow LED light therapy treatment does, it basically targets areas of concern. So for you, you have combination skin, meaning that you have dry skin and oily skin. So it's really gonna just target those 2 areas, and it's just overall good for cell renewal, as well as improving your skin tone and complexion.
There it goes.
There we are.
I feel like I just ate a salad, which isn't common. That's my nutrition for the week. I'll go back to hot Cheetos.
We're gonna be doing a little bit of high frequency. It's an antibacterial, so we're gonna kill all that bacteria that's left over on your skin, and it's also gonna plump up your skin.
Okay, amazing.
Ready?
Oh, okay.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, no.
No. And we're just gonna be adding a little squalene serum. It's just locking in all that hydration we just put in there.
Comparing this facial to a lot of facials that I've had in the past, I would say it's the perfect weekly or monthly facial. The facialists stick to the basic facial practices like exfoliations, extractions, light therapy, some type of mask or ultrasonic device, so there's nothing incredibly new in technique. Of course, what was new were all the raw ingredients that made up the facial. This facial is heavily packed with avocado, aloe vera, herbs like sandalwood and licorice, all very new ingredients that I tried on my face. It felt and smelled very earthy, especially during the exfoliation part when we used a lot of the herbs to really scrub off that dead skin. Knowing exactly what was going on my skin made the facial feel very approachable and understandable instead of the beauty product jargon you usually get where you don't really know what the benefits are and it might be BS, so I kind of enjoyed that aspect of this facial. Afterwards, my skin felt great, nothing extraordinary, but a good facial to really freshen up the skin. The coolest part of this facial is probably the combination of tech and beauty. You really get that personal experience, not only with the facial and your skin type, but really all the customization levels that you have in the room with music and light and scent. So that might be the future of beauty. We'll see.